River Road, you got me running way back home. River Road, you got me running all night long. You got me singing some canal boat song. River Road, you got me running all night long.
All right, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Niner Nuts. I am Dan, and I have a very special treat for you all. Not that James isn't here and Eric will be coming in a little bit late. We just have a very hard schedule, but we have a very special guest that you can see right here next to me. But before I give him the proper introduction he deserves, thank you for the patience. We had to cancel Tuesday's episode because, if you remember, I had a pretty bad cough on Friday, and I could not tape on Monday. It turned into a full-blown cold, and I canceled the episode, and I feel bad. I feel bad about it, but we're here. I chugged a lot of Dayquil, and I am making sure that we have one Super Bowl preview before the big game on Sunday. And to make this even better, I have alluded to this gentleman as our Patriots insider for 4 years, the 4 years we've been doing this show. And I've actually known him for longer than I've known James, believe it or not. He is my very good friend from school. We met in Florida. Give it up for Mr. Ryan. Welcome to the show. I'll reintroduce you to Eric when he gets on here, but how are we doing, man?
I'm doing good. Good. How are you? Feeling better?
Yeah, good enough. I'll say that. I feel good enough.
Sometimes that's all you need, man.
Yeah, no, I feel good enough. I feel better than I did on Monday. So
Yeah.
This was not going to be good if we went on Monday. But yes, obviously we're talking about the Super Bowl. We held on to the hope that we had a chance to be here, but of course that door got slammed pretty hard shut by the Seahawks, who your New England Patriots are going to be facing. And I will go ahead. It took a lot for me to find a way to say this and to stomach saying this, but I will here in front of you. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. I very much dislike the Seahawks. I want the Seahawks to lose. That's the best that I can say it. I want the Seahawks to lose. I cannot fully.
I want to hear you say "Go Pats."
I will not. I cannot fully betray my Peyton Manning, Indiana roots, but when the enemy of my enemy, they're facing each other, I very much want. I very much want the Seahawks to lose. But
I mean,
you got a tall task, man. Tell me what's going through your head. Like, not only that Drake May's in second year and Mike Vrabel's in his first year, but like, have you looked at like what the Seahawks are? Because I can tell you about how insane that defense is and all that. But go ahead, tell me what this is like looking at it from your perspective.
Yeah, so living on the East Coast, I haven't had a chance to really watch the Seahawks in depth, apart from the playoffs. But since Pats are playing them in the Super Bowl, I've had a chance to look, and I'm a little bit nervous. I'm not gonna lie. But I know everybody talks about the Patriots schedule. Schedule is what it is. I personally think that we've had a little bit tougher schedule than most people. I'm not saying that it was the toughest. I'm not saying it was the easiest, but we just faced some pretty good defenses. And I'm cautiously optimistic, but I am going to put out there, we are a second half team. We just play better in the second half than we do in the first. We've done it all year. I don't know what it is. whether it's halftime adjustments or just coming out slow, whatever. So if we're down at half, I'm not going to hit the panic button. But yeah, I mean, I just want a good game. I didn't expect to be here. I didn't expect us to, if I told you that I expected the Pats to make the playoffs at the beginning of the year, I'd be lying.
I remember way back in week 1, like it was obviously way too small sampling, but I remember the Jets gave the Steelers a run for their money in week 1.
Yep.
You guys started, what was it, 1-2 or 1-3? Like, were you all the way down at 1-3?
No, we started 1-2. So we lost to the Raiders, and then went down to Miami, and then we lost to Pittsburgh, and then after that we started our win streak.
And it got to what? Did you hit 12 wins in a row?
We got. Hang on, I actually have the schedule pulled up.
Because I remember you won the division very early too, if I remember right.
Yeah, it was 10 wins.
Dang, that's. I mean, I will agree with you there. Like the schedule is the schedule. Like we had a pretty. People say the Niners had a pretty cupcake schedule. Like I would argue no, we didn't. And like we definitely won some games that people penciled us in to not win. Like no one thought we were going to split. No one said we were going to split the series with the Rams, and we did. No one said we were going to split the series with the Seahawks, and we did. Even though the man who laughs hardest, and the Seahawks annihilated us the last 2 games. But no, I think these are still grown. I mean, it's kind of cliche to say, but like these are grown ass men playing professional football. And I don't know. I still think there is truth to it to a degree, but not as bad as some people think.
Right. I mean, like you said, the schedule. It's also the NFL, and it's like we played some really good defenses too.
That's
defense.
Which defense?
Browns.
Mm-hmm.
Cleveland. We played the Buccaneers defense, which isn't horrible. The Ravens defense was pretty good.
Which week did you play them though? Because we talked about it off. We talked about it off mic because they were my secret crush team. I mean, not so secret, but weren't you part of that 3-week streak that like broke the Buccaneers?
Oh yes. Yes, they lost to us, and then they got blown out by like the Bills and the Rams in back-to-back weeks.
And then they went on, and like somewhere in there was the bye, and then the whole season fell apart.
It just fell apart, which is crazy. When you go
but
back to everybody's like Baker Mayfield's MVP.
So to your credit, what you're saying, you played the Bucks before the floor fell out, because that Bucks team annihilated us. That was the week I thought our season was like toast, not making the playoffs, not making 10 wins. Like that Bucks team really broke my spirit. And it also broke Eric's spirit. Here we go. Speaking of Eric, welcome to the pod, man.
Hey, welcome. Hey, Ryan.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
We were talking about Ryan brought up the point about the schedule, and I was saying that like people thought our schedule was kind of cupcake too. So we were talking about the Bucks game, and I said that game broke my spirit because of how bad they beat us.
Oh yeah, that was terrible. So, and then we lost Fred in that game and everything, and that really tore us apart.
Yeah, but then back to your point, Ryan, like your schedule is what it was, but I mean, how many other wins would you say are ones that you would show people as like, no, we deserve to be here? Like we beat this team that sure was not a great team, but we beat them bad, or something you like really squeaked out and had to earn.
Well, first of all, we still are undefeated on the road. We are 9-0 on the road, which is crazy.
That's awesome.
And some of the away games, I'm looking at the schedule right now. We had to go to Baltimore. We had to go to Buffalo. We had to go to Miami in week 2, which is hot as hell, and humid as all get out.
Miami in September, absolutely.
Yeah, Miami in September is no joke. And I think we were wearing our dark jerseys that game too. So I was like, guys, what are we doing?
Miami's never wearing their teal uniform at home. Get out of here.
No. But then look at the playoffs. Look who we beat in the playoffs. Chargers were a top 5 defense. Texans were were they number 1 or was Denver number 1?
No, Texans were number 2 to Seattle's number 1.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Point is, Houston, Denver, I almost said San Diego. Wow. The Chargers.
That is stacked.
Yeah,
like,
our playoff schedule was no joke.
Oh my God, your game against Houston was absolute madness. Eric, did you see that game live too?
No, I did not see that game live.
I
saw parts of it, but not the whole thing.
It was Ryan, correct me if I'm wrong. It was like a combined 9 total turnovers between all the fumbles, all the picks. Neither May or Stroud had a good game.
No, Stroud would throw a pick, and then May would immediately follow it up with a fumble. It was the most comedic game I've ever seen.
I think Drake May had like 5 fumbles and 2 of them lost, and then Stroud literally had 4 picks, and I think he lost his.
None of them were good picks either. They were all like, "Why did you throw that ball?"
I think he had at least 1 lost fumble too. Like a laughably bad performance from him.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That was bad.
But you guys got the last laugh. You had more control of the ball. And your defense I mean, at different points of the year, like, would you say that like your offense was carrying more than the defense? Like, were you ambidextrous in a way that like you could figure out in the situation who had to perform better? Or has this defense heavy team been who you've been through the whole year, would you say? Because your defense is really legit. We've
sort of been who we've been all year. I will say there was a streak where, especially in the playoffs, I felt more comfortable and more confident when our defense was on the field as opposed to our offense.
Especially in that snow game, right?
Yeah, specifically in that Houston game. I was like, okay, our defense is on the field. Like, they're just going to pick off Stroud. It's fine. I didn't have a ton of confidence in the offense just based on what Drake was doing or not doing. But the defense was giving me a lot of confidence.
Who's really been like, I don't know, maybe this is like a really basic question, but like, how did this defense like really like, is this a lot of people that have been homegrown, or did Vrabel and your GM really like nail this offseason with free agents and draft picks?
We brought in Milton Williams from Philly for the defensive line, and he has been a real difference maker. Other than that, though, it's been pretty homegrown. I think all of our linebackers have been there for a while. Our secondary has been there for a while.
See, the only players that I know are Gonzalez, who's amazing, and then you brought in Davis from Detroit. I remember that too.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, Davis did come from Detroit. I forgot about that actually, because it was overshadowed by the Milton Williams signing. Everybody was really excited about that because our defensive line before this year was horrible. Just absolutely horrible. No pressure, no sacks. Just couldn't do it.
When we played you, what was it, last year or maybe 2 years ago now? That's what you said the difference was going to be, was that you're not going to get any pressure on Purdy. And if we get any inkling of like even mediocre pressure on Brissett, because your offensive line was terrible that year too. But
our offensive line had been terrible since Brady left.
But now it's all come together. Drake seems to have pretty good protection, and then your defense just, I mean, credit to Vrabel being a defensive guru that he is.
Right.
It's all it came together so fast in literally 1 year, and really, what, 4 since Brady left? Or 5? I can't count
No,
sometimes.
6, because Brady left in 2020.
Oh, right. Not counting
Where
the Tampa years.
you know how people say like, oh, I remember where I was when, like, you know, older people are like, I remember where I was when JFK got shot. I remember where I was on 9/11. I remember where I was when Tom Brady left the Patriots.
I don't remember him retiring for real the second time, but I do remember him leaving the Patriots. I was at my now wife's my in-laws' house. I was standing in the living room and I saw a big picture of Brady, and it was like, no, this is for real. And I was like, almost dropped my phone, kind of like, oh my God, I've actually lived to see this day.
So I'm going to go on a bit of a tangent here, but it's actually really funny.
Oh, it's your team, man. Go for it.
Yeah, so it was St. Patrick's Day of 2020, and COVID had like just started. Like it just started to like shut everything down. And my sister-in-law was in Pittsburgh, going to college, going to nursing school at Pitt. And so me and my wife drove out to Pittsburgh. We live outside of Philadelphia. So we drove across the state, got into Pittsburgh, checked into a hotel. Nobody was there. Eeriest feeling. And I woke up that morning in a hotel room in downtown Pittsburgh, check my phone, and it says Tom Brady is leaving the Patriots. And I swear to God, my wife woke up to me sobbing. And she was like, "What's wrong? Like, who got COVID? Who's dying?
Who's dead?"
And I look at her and I go, "Tom Brady left the Patriots." And she's like, "Oh, okay."
That's so funny.
That's great.
Dude,
I'm like, "You don't understand." She's like, "No, I don't."
I had to. I wish I could go back that far and see, because surely I texted you the second I found out too, and like asked you if you were okay.
I mean, more people checked on me if I was okay when Tom Brady left than when my grandmother died.
Oh my God.
That's fair.
Yeah.
It is. I get it.
Yeah. So,
man,
how are you feeling going into this weekend? Are you confident?
Yeah, I was telling Dan, I'm cautiously optimistic. I mean, no matter what, I just want a good game.
Yeah.
Because like I didn't expect to be here. Like at the beginning of the year, I think I had us at, you know, I was saying like if we get 8 wins, that'd be a good season.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So you've been playing with house money for a while in the season, then.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because like you can't get any worse than 4 wins unless you go winless, and there's no way that we were going winless with Vrabel. Like I knew we'd improve a little bit, but I didn't expect this much of a jump.
That's just that really is just like that really is incredible how fast this turnaround has been, and.
Oh, yeah.
I brought it up to at least Eric before too, that the real guts and balls it took, like, and I do mean this sincerely. You hired Mayo and immediately regret it, and feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but it gave me a little bit of vibes of like Jerry Jones, like, oh my God, like this is a friend of mine. I really, really don't want to do this unless someone's twisting my arm basically off. But look at what happened because you did that. Like how big a decision that was to like, okay, I have to piss off a dear friend of mine. I have to eat his contract for another 4 years. But in exchange for Vrabel, we have a shot at a Super Bowl. And now he's right. Well, at least to get there. That's just crazy.
First of all, don't ever compare Robert Kraft to Jerry Jones ever again. Right?
That's that. I brought that on me. That's fair.
Second of all, yeah, I mean that had to be such a tough decision because you hired Gerard Mayo from my understanding, he was the plan to replace Belichick.
Yeah.
Like, from my understanding, that was the plan all along. And for them to look at it objectively and say, this guy's not it. Like, this guy is not it at all. We gotta cut ties. Yeah, it does take a lot of balls. It takes a lot of balls and it takes a lot of guts, and you better have a damn good replacement waiting. And fortunately, Vrabel was available.
Yeah.
Obviously I only feel so bad for owners, but like, I can empathetically understand that, like, when you allow personal to get into business to the degree that had to have been, like, Robert Kraft has had quite an emotional roller coaster the last 5+ years, between Brady getting pissed off and then Belichick getting pissed off, and then he had to fire Gerard Mayo after he thought that he was perfect. But now he got to you made the Super Bowl, at least, regardless of what happened Sunday. You proved you can at least get there.
Yeah. So I'm glad you brought up, the emotional roller coaster with Kraft, because that's the way he runs the organization, because he started as a fan. So when the team's not doing well and all those, forget the term, massholes up in Massachusetts, I just lost the entire state right there.
They don't wear that with pride.
Some of them do. I don't know about all of them, though. But, when they start getting pissed off, he's just as pissed off as them. He's a fan first. He's an owner second.
It's kind of like how Mark Cuban was with the Mavs.
Yeah.
How does Kraft turn that into so many good decisions? Like, I guess this is definitely backhanded to, like, a lot of the owners. I don't think Jed is like this, but, like, how can you? It's fascinating to me that it is fascinating to me that Robert can steer the ship with as hands-on as he is, because we've seen plenty of owners that are as hands-on and terrible, like the Jets owner.
But he's hands-on in the right way. He'll hire the coach and and then let that coach pick his staff. Like, he wasn't really micromanaging Vrabel. God knows he didn't micromanage Belichick. Maybe you should have. But he brings the guys in and trusts them enough to get the job done.
Was there a lot of talk from, because assuming you read as much Patriots Daily as we read Niners Daily, like, is it still called the Patriot Way? Like, or is it still called that, but it's been evolved? Like, what's it? Do they try to keep that kind of aura?
No, Vrabel is, God, forgive me, Bill. He is a lot more of a player's coach than Bill is. And, like, he just lets the guys be the guys. There is no Patriot way. There's just the team, which, I don't know, I feel like that's just another way of saying the Patriot way. But the Patriot way was also kind of started by the media. We never actually came out and said, like, this is the Patriot way. That was always just sort of like how people described the way that Belichick ran things, which was team first. And with Vrabel, it's kind of, it's team first, but be yourselves.
Team first, but don't be a dick about it.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that Vrabel actually likes to talk to the media. I know I at least sent it to you.
I'm not used to it.
Eric, did I send you the thing that said that, oh, well, I might not cut all of it off, but I might cut half of it off?
Yeah.
Over 6.
Yeah.
How are his press conferences? Because we pulling it to the Niners, like, it depends on what mood Kyle is in if we enjoy his press conferences or not. Because we know all his tells when he's lying through his teeth and, like, not giving an answer on purpose. What's Vrabel like when he's doing a press conference?
It's sort of the same way. You can tell when he's, like, really getting annoyed. Like, earlier in the year, I think they kept asking him about somebody who was on the injury report. I think it was Jalen Pope before we got rid of him. And you could tell he was getting tired of answering that question. And he was just like, he's injured. Move on. Let's talk about something else. Like, leave me alone.
Oh, that's funny.
I think his exact quote was like, we're going to worry about the guys that are here and not worry about the guys that aren't.
Okay.
That's fair.
Did he ever give does he lie the way that Kyle does? I just want to hear your reaction really to Kyle. A guy is not going to play when Kyle says there's a chance. When Kyle says there's a chance, that means there's no chance, and he should have been put on IR.
No. Well, I mean, we haven't really had a ton of injuries this year.
What? I mean, you can play football and not have injuries? I don't understand how that works.
I know. Look, it's that power station that y'all got out there.
The power station that's been there for 9 years was fine with Kaepernick, was fine with Hoyer, was fine with. Yeah. It's just not been fine with Purdy.
Yeah. I mean, you guys just have an entire training staff of what I can only assume is Dr. Nick.
Yes. The blood veins connected to my wristwatch. Uh-oh.
Oh, you tore your ACL. Don't worry, we'll get you a new one.
Inflammable is flammable? What a country.
What a country.
Eric, we bonded in college over being massive Simpsons fans.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine.
I saw Dan's DVD collection and I was like, yeah.
Yep, and we watched Super Bowl 46 together at my place when I actually hosted Super Bowl parties.
Oh, nice.
46 and 47 actually.
Yeah, I had a much nicer apartment for 47 though.
Yeah, you did. Like,
my apartment for 46 was so small. We had to have both the patio door and the front door and the windows open because we had like 12 people in my little one bedroom and it was so hot.
I think at one point I was sitting on a dude's lap.
Yeah. No, I did not have my first Super Bowl party was not the right apartment to do it.
I do think it's funny though that for 46 I was miserable and then for 47 you were miserable.
Oh man. Yeah. No, little did I know that I was going to experience that not one more time, but 2 more times.
Yeah.
Yeah, indeed.
Little did I know that I was going to experience one more time, but it just happened to be the team from the area that I'm in, and they're still talking about it.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. You know that picture in It's Always Sunny, or do you still watch It's Always Sunny?
Yeah, sort of.
In the bar since that Super Bowl, they put up a framed photo, and James has this exact same framed photo of Brandon Graham strip sacking Brady.
God.
You gotta admit that's Philly's The Catch. Like every Niners fan has the catch, every Eagles fan has the strip sack.
But they have 2 moments though. They got the Philly special and the strip sack.
True, very true.
Yeah. Well, if it's not Brandon Graham, it's Philly. Like,
yeah.
And like, thank God they won it last year because they finally stopped talking about it a little bit.
That's so funny though. Like they built a statue for that guy and then fired him like 2 years later.
Oh, I know. That thing is a freaking historical monument at this point.
Oh no, it was absolutely deserved. It's just funny when it's like, oh yeah, that coach got fired like 2 years later.
Well, that's why you don't build statues after one championship, you know?
Yeah, no, for real. Okay, well, given we are pretty much at the 30-minute mark, this is a good time before we recalibrate into Super Bowl specific questions that I want to ask. We need to give a little shout out to one of our sponsors, our newest sponsor. Ryan, just a heads up, this audio is kind of loud. But these guys are awesome. I'll just let the video speak for itself. Yes, we are sponsored by the Columbus Lions of the AAL. YouTube and video watchers, I have their website right here. It is columbuslions.net, and they have their schedule up now. They are part of the spring football craze. There's a lot of options out there, but the AAL, there is going to be coverage of the AAL here on the Shady Sports Network. You can go here to their website, connect to them on all their socials. They're everywhere: Facebook, X, Instagram, YouTube. You can get their season tickets. You can get suites. Keep track again of their schedule, and who knows? Maybe I'm going to in between Olympic or no, they'll their season starts after the Olympics, so I don't have to conflict with them. But no, I'm definitely going to try to check out some games. I hope you all went to the tryouts that they had. I think it was 3 weeks ago that they had tryouts, but the Columbus Lions are trying to win it all in the AAL, and we will be cheering them on. And we thank them for being a sponsor here with the Shady Sports Network and our show. Again, if you want more information, follow their socials or go to columbuslions.net. And go Lions. Hope you all have a great season. Okay, so refocusing onto the Super Bowl specifically. Remind me how much you said that you've been able to. Have you done a lot of homework, or would that be like too stressful for you to to do that much homework on the Seahawks?
Oh, that'd be too stressful.
Okay, well, Eric and I both can definitely, because I personally watched a couple Seahawks games here and there, and then obviously we play them 3 times. How do you think Drake May can handle a defense that can successfully drop 7 and only rush 4? Because that really, really killed Purdy.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna start comparing Drake May to Brock Purdy because he'll just kick my ass.
I will give Drake May some credit. Drake May is really good. Obviously, I love Purdy, but
he's so good. I mean, Purdy's great too. Don't get me wrong. I love Brock Purdy. But I think that Drake is smart with the ball despite turning it over like we talked about 5 times against Houston. And if you look at the Denver game, he was getting no time in that pocket. Like they were just rushing everybody. So he adjusted. And McDaniel's, credit to him, was starting to call like really quick, short passes, like ball in hand throw.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's really going to be the key for us to do anything against Seattle.
Well, luckily you've had the experience like against Houston. Like, no disrespect to the Broncos, but Houston is a very comparable defense that can bull rush at the line with just 4. And then their backfield, I don't know all their corners' names, but Stingley, they had Stingley, Seahawks have Witherspoon, but they also got Woolen. They also got that Amike, I can't pronounce his last name. That rookie's really nasty. They have a very, very just solid, complete defense.
Yeah, I mean, last time we played them, they had the Legion of Boom, but we had Tom Brady, so it's a little bit different. Little bit different.
Yeah, does May play better versus man or zone coverage, or have you noticed a difference between how he plays in either one of those?
I haven't really noticed that much of a difference.
Okay.
I don't really get that deep into it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Where has I get the names kind of conflated, but you have the rookie running back from Ohio State, and then you have Stevenson. It's Hendrickson and Stevenson.
Yeah. So
what happened to the rookie, and why is he not touching the ball lately?
He got hurt a little bit ago, and they're just trying to kind of ease him back into it. And meantime, while he's been hurt, Mondre's just been popping off.
Okay.
I know a lot of people were calling for Stevenson to get cut because he was fumbling a lot early in the year, but he really got his stuff together. And he hasn't I don't know the last time he fumbled, but he's been balling out.
He fumbled something like 4 games in a row to start the year, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. So the reason why we lost to Pittsburgh in week 3, excuse me,
was his fumble.
He fumbled a whole line.
Yeah, I remember that. Yep, I saw that.
Yeah. And I was one of those guys. I was like,
cut him, he's gone. Get rid of him now.
And if it was Belichick, he probably would have. He probably would have been gone. He'd probably be in like Cleveland or something. But players coach. He had confidence, and he said, "You got this." And look what happened.
Yeah. Like, dude, you had a bad game. If you got to ride the bench for a week, I'll do it. But like,
he didn't even ride the bench.
Right.
He just split his time.
That's something I really like now, that like those kind of coaches. It's amazing that like Tomlin and Harbaugh lasted as long as they did for how old they are, because a lot of their early time was with those like Belichick, like military general coaches. But now there's so many more like Vrabel and Shanahan and McDaniels and just the not loosey-goosey, but like, yo, you're a grown man. I'm a grown man. Like, we don't have to like do this. Like, if you don't know your stuff, I'll let you know. But otherwise, I trust you. Like, just meet them at their level.
It's the coaches that just say like, it's all right. It's all right. It's not the end of the world. Life goes on. Not a big deal.
Yeah.
So what?
Yeah. There's no more coaches like that. Like that one line coach from Cleveland that got really viral on Hard Knocks. You remember with the big mustache and the big Millie?
Yeah.
It's like, what was that guy who invaded Normandy? They did this shit with sit-ups, jumping jacks, and push-ups, and that's it. I was like, damn, dude.
I can't remember that coach's name, but he was awesome.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm trying to remember his name too.
Every time I see it, I love that video.
Yeah.
But no, we don't need coaches like that anymore, though. That was the thesis of what I was trying to get to.
Yeah.
No,
what do you see as the biggest strength for the Patriots going into this game, Ryan, versus the Seahawks?
Our biggest strength?
Yeah.
Besides Drake May, our defensive front.
Okay.
We are disruptive. We are nasty. You know, when we could get after you, like, we're going to get after you.
Do you think that you'll be able to put some pressure on Darnold in this game then?
I do.
Okay.
I do. And maybe not right away, but I think eventually we are going to figure it out.
I will concur. From what I've seen of the Patriots, your front seven is awesome. And if there's an Achilles heel, I was just lauding the defense of Seattle. Their offense, if you can actually break that line and make Sam fumble or force a bad pass, you're more likely to make him fumble than force a bad pass, though. But if you can break that line and panic him and make his hands sweat and fumble the ball, that's the way to beat Seattle. You just gotta hold your own on offense, because their defense is sick. But if you can rock Sam Darnold, which is not impossible, you have a shot.
Yeah. You know, and the thing about it is, Gonzo doesn't really need a bad pass. He turns a great pass into a bad pass.
Yeah.
How did he not get an All-Pro this year? I'm just curious.
It's a popularity contest. I swear to God. How did Belichick not make the Hall of Fame?
Oh yeah. That's
Kraft too. I saw Kraft didn't. I was trying to save that
Kraft because like it's an owner, and owners are a little bit, they're different.
I wanted to save that kind of near like the end, but I mean, like, obviously we texted a little bit when
we can circle back to it. That's fine.
No, we texted when the news broke, but obviously because like you were actually the one. You were actually the one that was like, I'm not surprised. And I texted you like in all capital letters. What? How?
I'm not.
I was stunned. I couldn't believe that he didn't get in. I mean, he's the best coach of all time. So I think
there's layers to it. I think there's layers to it. I think Deflategate, Spygate, whatever. whatever other gate there is. I think that really hurt him. I also think that the way that he left the NFL after getting fired from the Patriots and went to college, and now he's reportedly not letting any Patriot scouts in North Carolina. I think that kind of hurt him too. Like, he's burned some bridges.
He was never friendly with the media, really.
Yeah, he was never friendly with the media.
He wasn't really friendly with other owners either.
No, or other coaches. I also think his coaching tree is abysmal. Abysmal coaching tree. And also, when Tom Brady left, I think he got exposed a little bit.
Yeah.
Because he did not have he wasn't having a good time after Tom Brady left. And meanwhile, Tom went down to Tampa, immediately won a Super Bowl, and then took him to the playoffs the very next year.
Yeah, that's true.
Belichick, he didn't make the playoffs again after Brady. No, he made it once with Mac Jones.
Yeah, that's right.
And we got
Jones.
Embarrassed in Buffalo. Embarrassed.
I'm proud we found a way to sneak Mac Jones into this episode.
I'm gonna bring him up eventually. Don't you worry. I got plenty to say about Mac Jones.
I cannot.
We love Mac Jones now.
I cannot. If we can convince Mac to only make $3 million and stay as our backup, because we're not trading him unless we are getting at minimum a second-round draft pick. There's no way.
He's not worth a second-round pick, dude.
He did very, very well.
He did. He was kind of balling. I'm not gonna lie.
Miami, I think.
Yeah, there you go. Give him some props, Ryan.
Miami should be knocking on our door. Minnesota should be knocking on our door.
Miami should be knocking on everybody's door.
The Jets should be knocking on our door.
Miami should be sending Tua around to knock on everybody's door.
No, I'd say Tua's gonna forget why he's there.
I'd say the Raiders should knock on our door, but they're going to draft Mendoza. So
yeah.
But no,
I actually have a funny Mac Jones story.
Oh, please share. We welcome a Mac Jones story.
Yeah.
No, my wife got me and my dad tickets to go to MetLife to see the Patriots play the Giants. Because she hates me. It was Belichick's last year, and we're in MetLife, and it's just a cold, rainy, miserable day. And yeah, we're up in the nosebleeds because whenever I go to a game, I like to sit up high so I can see everything. I don't know about you guys. What?
I can agree.
Yeah, I like to sit way down where the action is.
Yeah, and that's fair. That's fair. I like to sit up in the nosebleeds just because, I can see everything.
James just got the tickets for the playoff game that we went to. I didn't. High, low. I didn't care. I just like being there.
Yeah, it didn't matter. You were there. Anyway, Mac drops back to pass, and he is staring this receiver down, staring at him like he wants to beat him up. And this dude's in triple coverage. And I remember going, don't throw it, don't throw it, don't throw it, don't throw it. And he throws it. And he had Hunter Henry on the other side of the field wide open. Wide open. And I turned to my dad and I went, Mac is so much worse than I thought. No, because it's one thing to see it happen on TV, because you don't see what he sees. Yeah. But then when you're there in person and when you're up in the third deck and you can see everything, it's how did you think that was a good idea?
Yeah.
And how is my reaction time from up in the nosebleeds better than yours when I'm saying, hey, don't throw it there?
My God.
That's fair.
Yeah. That's really funny. I had the opposite of that when I saw Purdy in Jacksonville, and there was a scramble drill where James and I were just shouting, throw it away, throw it away, throw it away. And he managed to hit Brandon Ayuk, like tiptoed in the corner of the end zone in double coverage. And it was like, Eric would agree, that's the only time I don't like watching Purdy, because it looks like he's gonna like, I have PTSD of like, you're gonna throw a pick six, you're gonna get tackled and break your elbow again.
That's the Garoppolo effect, is that you're panic. You feel like he's gonna panic and throw it into coverage.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
you got Garoppolo experience too.
Yes. we
Yeah,
do.
that's true.
Not as much as you guys,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
You didn't pay him $30 million a year to be a starter.
No, he's very lucky that he's handsome.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Hey, he's made a lot of money for being handsome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my
I mean,
Yeah.
it is insane how close he was to winning a Super Bowl, though.
Yeah.
Wasn't
was
he-
one pass? I mean, he was one completion away from being a Super Bowl
He
champion.
was 2 yards away on that incomplete pass from being
Yeah.
from being a Super Bowl
And
champion.
people give him a lot of shit about that, but he threw like a 50-yard bomb. I mean, it's not like
Yeah,
it
like
wasn't.
that was a pretty good pass.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like he threw like a 10-yard out or something like that and missed
No.
a guy. I mean, he threw a 50-yard bomb and missed a guy by like 2 yards. I mean, you can't really complain a whole lot for that. But
Over-
people
No,
are
I
still
think he
like,
was under a lot of pressure on that plate too.
yeah.
You overthrew. Think about it this way too. You overthrew. Was it Sanders?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was Sanders.
you overthrew Sanders, who was
Yeah.
the fastest weapon when Peyton Manning won a Super Bowl. Like, that's kind of impressive to
Sanders-
overthrow a guy that fast.
No, and Sanders still had it too. Like he wasn't
Yeah.
exactly washed when he was there.
Yeah.
He said he
Sorry.
regretted. He said he regretted
I'm
leaving
not gonna
us.
begrudge him overthrowing that.
Yeah. So,
No, that was. And that he was your back. Did he win 1 or 2 rings with you as a backup? Because I think because he was there for 49,
He was
Which
there
means-
for 49, and he was there for 51.
and then he was gone after that. Okay.
Yeah, he was done after that.
How fun to be there. Like, yeah, I got a Super Bowl 51 ring. Oh, what'd you contribute to the comeback?
Jack
Motivate-
shit.
Motivation.
I told everybody, great job.
I handed Brady one of those tablets that you see on the sidelines one time.
Yeah.
We're actually taping. I think I saw on Facebook. We're actually taping on the 9-year anniversary of the comeback.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
We're not taping
That-
on 3/28, but
That was one of the greatest games I've ever seen in my life. I mean, that was unbelievable. I mean, I
I've
can only
never-
imagine what that did for you, Ryan. But I mean, for me, just as a fan watching football, that was just unbelievable football to watch.
I've never thrown up in my life more out of pure joy.
I remember my ex was driving home from work because she worked her job worked late, and I was on the phone with her when Julian caught that catch that we examined over and over again. Did he actually get his arms under it? And
No.
I yelled into the phone, "Holy F, he actually caught that." And she was like, "Yeah, you're watching the game. I'll just talk to you when I'm home." But for real though, like, you have been the team in like 40. God, I know 42 is not a pleasant memory for you, but 42, 51, 49, 52, like that's 4 Super Bowls alone that were so incredible. I honestly think 52 is my favorite Super Bowl I saw you guys in, because that game was insane. Like, I know you.
I go between 42 and 52 on which one I hate more.
Of course, from my objective, like, I didn't have a dog in the race. Like, yes, 51 was incredible. The fact that we got 51 and 2 literally back-to-back years. Those
we
are
got there 3 years in a row because we were in 51, 52, and 53.
53 was a snooze fest.
I
I'm
loved
sorry.
I loved it. I love great defensive football.
Was that the Rams one?
That was the 13-3 game.
Ugh.
Yeah, it was 13-3 against the Rams.
I'm with Eric.
Ball weighing.
That was a boring game.
I loved it.
We could have that this weekend, though. It could be a boring game
could.
this weekend, so it could be a real defensive slugfest.
It could be, honestly, like, it could be a second-year quarterback and then Sam Darnold who will crumble if the front seven's actually half decent.
Yeah.
Which ours wasn't, so that's why they ran 300 yards on us.
Yeah.
If I need to live in a world where Sam Darnold is a Super Bowl champion.
Well, I mean, we live in a pretty wacky timeline as it is already, Ryan. I mean,
I don't want it to get worse, and I think that might be the thing to do it.
You have to win so we don't have to forever, for the rest of time, see the Seahawks in our locker room with the Lombardi trophy.
Oh my God.
I would much rather see Mike Vrabel and Drake May and Stephon Diggs in our locker room with a Lombardi trophy, spraying the champagne. Eric, I said it before you were on, but I'm looking at it as, now that it's been a week since we talked last, just us, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. I want the Seahawks to lose.
Say it.
I'll give it to you I will say it once before we're off mic. I know the specific moment that I will say it. And Eric knows what moment I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But I cannot see the Seahawks win in our locker room. That will haunt me for so long.
Yeah, that would be bad. So, Ryan, what scares you about the Seahawks going into this weekend? What are you worried about from them from a perspective against the Patriots?
Their defense is a big one, but my biggest concern is JSN.
Okay.
He is a freak. But I'm pretty sure he's going up against Gonzo, or at least if we're smart, we'll put Gonzo on him.
Well, I was going to ask you, does Gonzo travel then with the receiver, or does he play just on one side all the time? Do you know?
He typically plays on the right side, but I think he does travel.
Okay.
Like against someone as good as JSN, I would be shocked if he didn't follow.
Yeah.
Some guys don't still. I mean, some guys don't. I mean, like Sherman when Sherman played for the Legion of Boom, I mean, he never moved. I mean, he stayed on the same side all the time. So it didn't matter. So he never traveled. There's a couple of guys that don't, but
you have to force the offense to go to the left side instead of the right. Like when you lose your whole right side of the field, I mean, that's a problem in itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you worried about Kenneth Walker running all over you guys, or do you think your front seven can handle Walker?
No, our front seven is pretty good. Our run defense is one of the better in the league. He might pop off a couple, but I'm not as concerned about that.
If we were sitting here Monday after the Super Bowl and we asked you to summarize the game and the Patriots had won, you would tell us they won because why?
Drake, May.
All right.
I love it.
And our defense.
Okay.
Do we want to
I really think our defense is highly underrated.
I would agree with you on that.
Do we want to, I'm just seeing what the time is. Do we want to do a score prediction? We didn't get a ticket ready. Like, do we want to do a score prediction, or Ryan, do you want to give us like some tips to like, hey, look at this guy, possibly he might pop off? Like, I'm trying to think of how to tie this. Like,
so I don't want to do a score prediction because I don't want to put it out there.
Okay, so
I appreciate your superstitious nature there, Ryan.
Yeah, I will tell you two players to watch out for are Marcus Jones. He's our punt return specialist. Dude's fast.
So take a flyer on him for a return touchdown.
Yeah, I would, or at least a big return. You know, I really think he could get it to like midfield regularly.
That is going to be an aspect of the game that we hadn't touched on, is Rashid Shaheed versus him. Like, if a special teamer pops off, like how much that's going to be critical to the game.
Yeah,
because you both have awesome returners.
Yeah, No, he's pretty great. And then another one on the defensive side is he's listed as questionable. I don't know what's going on with him. Is Robert Spillane. He's the dude that looks like Lord Voldemort. He's been consistent for us. And he's like one of those guys that just seems to be like in every tackle.
Okay.
Yeah, whether it's in the backfield or like in the secondary, he's there. He's coming in.
So leading the team. So like leading the team in tackles, or maybe leading the entire game in tackles.
Yeah.
What about who do you think has the best opportunity to shine on offense? Do you think it'll be the running game, or do you think who do you think would have the opportunity on offense to shine the most?
I think Diggs. I think Diggs might have a really good game.
Okay.
Hunter Henry is a sneaky good tight end. I also think Stevenson might pop off.
Okay.
You know, I think like if we run it to the outside or we figure out what their tendency is on defense, I think that Stevenson might have himself a pretty good game.
Hell yeah. Eric, you think we can make a pretty decent ticket off of that?
We can do something with it.
Throw in a coin toss result and the what color is the Gatorade?
God, gambling degenerates.
Add in the over under on if the national anthem is going to be over 95 seconds or not.
Who's even doing the national anthem
singing it?
I don't know who's singing the national anthem. I can't remember.
Yeah, okay. I don't remember either. So
all I know is that Bad Bunny is the halftime show and Green Day's doing like a opening ceremony deal.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Oh, okay. That's all right.
I can't remember the national anthem.
I just got a notification. The NFL honors are tonight. Josh McDaniels just won the assistant coach of the year.
Really?
Wow. No kidding.
Nope.
Why on a Thursday is my question, but I
I thought it was Saturday.
No, good for him. That's awesome. I thought they were Saturday also.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Nobody hire him as a head coach. He does not need a third chance.
No.
I don't think anyone's going to give him a third chance. So
make him the highest paid assistant. Like whatever, tip the scales. Like whoever gets paid more than him as an assistant coach, up his contract. Like,
I mean, he's a big reason for our turnaround too.
Yeah. No, there's very few coaches that are as amazing as an assistant as they are bad as a head.
Yeah, it's insane how bad he is as a head coach, and then he goes on the offensive side of the ball, and it's like, what?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like Jim Schwartz is another example of that. He's a really great defensive coordinator, and he's a terrible head coach.
Yeah.
I want to see him get another shot, though.
Do you?
Yeah, like I'm kind of curious because he was in Detroit.
Yeah. But I mean, he had Stafford and Megatron in Detroit and couldn't win. I mean,
yeah.
A lot of coaches had Stafford and Megatron.
That's true. That's true.
I want to see him go to a place with, I don't want to say better ownership, but better ownership.
Well, let's see who he's going to be a defensive coordinator for this year first, because all the head coaching positions are closed, and he said that he wants out of Cleveland. So let's just see if he's at least staying in Cleveland first. Obviously, he'll be swooped up pretty fast if he does actually hit the market.
Oh yeah. I also think it's crazy that the Patriots did all of this with an interim defensive coordinator.
Wow.
He was an interim?
Yeah, he was an interim because our regular defensive coordinator, he has been battling cancer.
Jesus.
Oh, wow. Well, I guess that's going to be sort of awkward next year.
A little bit.
Yeah. That's oh my god. I don't know. I don't know.
There's no good segue off of that, Dan.
No, there's not. I need to do.
Did I just go too heavy?
No. I need to do our next sponsor read, but Not the first time cancer's come up on the show, trust me.
Yeah.
This ad read is not cancer.
Yes.
Yeah. This ad read is about helping people.
Yes.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Nope, not gonna. No, I have. I'll try to remember to tell you off mic. That's too bleak for this.
I'm gonna get you guys canceled.
Guys, our other sponsor for the show has been with us for going on 3 years now. They've been wonderful. We love them. It's RoyalRetros.com. What is Royal Retros? It's your go-to place to get yourself an authentic throwback jersey, whether it's football or any of the other major sports, basketball, baseball, what have you. They got you covered. The Candlestick collection is there. It's curated with the Bay Area in mind, whether it's for the baseball Giants or the 49ers. There might be San Jose Sharks in there. I'm not sure, but go ahead and check it out. And when you find something you like, whether it's from the collection or not, anything you throw into your cart, use the promo code Shady Sports and you get 10% off of your entire order. Again, it's promo code Shady Sports to get 10% off of everything that is in your cart at RoyalRetros.com. It helps us out. It helps out the Shady Sports Network out. And we thank them so much for being a continuing sponsor of the show. Again, promo code Shady Sports. When you go to RoyalRetros.com, it gets you 10% off of your entire cart. RoyalRetros.com. Go get yourself an authentic throwback jersey today. All right, Cold wants to take over, so this second read is going to be very quick. We sell T-shirts, guys. We've been selling T-shirts. We were inspired by some terrible ownership in the league 2 years ago, of course, with Daniel Snyder being ousted, and you now look. You don't have to look very far for an owner like Tepper in Carolina, or the Saints ownership that James loves to remind us,
or the Giants owner who's in the Epstein files.
Yeah, there's that too. So updating it a little bit since Snyder's no longer in the picture. Surprisingly not in the files, but did I say that out loud? So we feel that owner standards need to be greater than player standards. # owner accountability. To put our money where our mouth is, we are selling T-shirts, and all the proceeds for these T-shirts are going to Mountain Comprehensive Care Center in Kentucky. We had them on the show last year. It was a wonderful interview. They are a wonderful organization to help women and mothers in not ideal situations, help get them the resources they need to get out of it and get on their feet. All the proceeds from these shirts are going to them. This is our standard logo shirt, no pun intended. What you do for all these shirts is you pick your style, a T-shirt, long sleeve, hoodie, what have you, then pick your size, and it's made to order. Pricing starts at $22.99. Our next shirt that we offer is the cover art. Watching us on YouTube, listening to us on your favorite podcasting platform. Again, just pick your style and your size, and you can rock our cover art. This one's awesome. James rocks this one on here every now and then. It is our alternate logo with the peanuts and the goalposts. Again, made to order just like the others. And then I've recently started calling our last shirt our minor league alternate identity, even though it's not baseball. But this is a peanut eating peanuts, wearing his Niners hat, very much patiently waiting to celebrate the end of the season. Like all football fans, we are sad, but also very happy. The Super Bowl is amazing, and it's always, most of the time, it's a fun way to close out the season and just celebrate the year that was, especially for Seahawks and Patriots fans. But all those shirts, again, are at bonfire.com. The link is in the show notes, as well as more information on mountainconferenceofcarecenter.com, because we just want you to have a cool T-shirt while helping some families in need. All right. Ryan, we always end the show with just a very, very brief news blurb, and Eric usually pulls them. I'm going to hijack the opportunity this time because there are two Niners things that I feel like we have to plug before signing off. Allegedly, let's change that here. Allegedly, Roger Craig is finally going to be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah!
Allegedly.
Yeah!
According to
shocked he wasn't in it.
Yeah, according to Diana Rossini, I think of The Athletic, allegedly he is going to make it as one of the senior picks.
Yeah. Senior contributor.
But yeah, allegedly, finally, Roger Craig will be in the Hall of Fame. I'm so happy if that comes true. So we had Patrick Willis last year, and that was great. But yeah, we will see that list obviously here. But we'll see that list soon. But the other thing, I just want to gauge how we all feel about the ever expanding global domination of the NFL, because today it was announced that we will be playing the Rams in Melbourne, like 18 hours away in Australia.
Well, I already told you how I felt about it. I'm mad.
Apparently, we're going to have 2 games. We're going to have 1 game. We have 1 game confirmed in Australia, and apparently we're still on the docket to possibly, if not probably, have a game in Mexico next year too.
Oh my God. So, well, they just announced the Cowboys are playing the first ever game in Rio too, by the way. So they announced that as well. So
Dan texted me about the Melbourne game earlier, and I went, that jet lag is going to be crazy.
Oh yeah, I mean, you almost have to have a bye week in front of it and a bye week after it. I mean, like, I don't know how they're going to make that work.
That's going to be the sloppiest game you'll ever see.
If it's if that's a precursor to us getting the second bye week, like players have been saying, like, even if you don't, I mean, obviously we'd have to add a week 19 for it to for sure happen, but players have been saying we need 2 bye weeks for a while.
I mean, do you play the Thursday night game and then go to Australia and play the Sunday night game and then have your bye week afterwards? So I mean, you have like at least that like kind of like fake bye week by playing on the Thursday night game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you would have to go there very fast.
I mean, you would have to leave immediately after that Thursday night game.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to make it work. I'm annoyed because now I'm gonna have to buy NFL Network for a month for watch 1 football game. I'm gonna have to get up at who knows what time to watch this football game because I don't know what time it is in Australia. Alexa, what time is it in Australia right now?
Australia has multiple time zones. In Sydney, it is 12:45 p.m.
Oh, it's 12:45 p.m. So I don't know. I guess if they kick off at 1 p.m. in Australia, I can watch the game at 9 p.m. in America. So I guess it's just like Monday Night Football. So it's a day ahead. It's the future in Australia.
So basically, oh man. So what's going to happen? Are they going to have an ass crack at dawn game in Australia? Or are we going to, like when we have London games at 9 a.m. here?
I would assume they'll just have a 1 p.m. kickoff in Australia and it'll be a 9 o'clock game here, right?
I would guess so. That would, oh my God, that would.
Well, no, wait, no, it can't be a Sunday night football game here because it would have overlap. It would overlap over Sunday night football. So they're not going to do that, right?
No, what time would it have to be for 9 a.m. here?
For 9 a.m. here, it'd have to be 12 hours ahead because it'd have to be 12 hours backwards. So it'd have to be.
So 9 p.m. for them, it'd be a hell of a night game for us to get it at 9 a.m. on Sunday.
It was 12:45 p.m. there, so it'd have to be 12:45 a.m. there. So they'd be playing at like midnight for it to be 9 a.m. here.
Oh Jesus! Have fun scheduling that.
Yeah,
someone's getting shafted.
I don't know when they're going to do that. I mean, it would have to be.
What's the middle ground for this?
My brain hurts.
Yeah, that's too much math. That's too much math for this podcast, Dan.
London and Germany and all of Europe. We know we're going to get the game at like 9 or 10 in the morning. Rio, they worked it out that we still got it prime time our time because it's just latitudinally different. Yeah, have fun scheduling that with Australia. Okay.
I don't know, man.
Well,
I'm still sore about it.
I came on this podcast to talk about football, not do math. Talk about time zones and latitude.
Let's do math then. Let's do scores. What's the score of the game going to be, Dan?
Nope,
oh Lord, I can't.
I know you're not, Ryan. I know you're
not. I can't. I don't know. I'm going to join Ryan on that. I'm not going to.
Ah, boo.
All right. What's the score going to be, Eric?
24-20 Patriots.
Are you just saying that because I'm here?
Mostly, yes.
I can. I can see it. I can honestly see it being. I don't want to jinx anything, but I think the score either way is only going to be 2017.
I don't want the Seahawks to win either, so I would much prefer the Patriots to win. I like to see, if I don't have a dog in the race, then I want to see excellence continue, and I want to see you guys be the team that has the most Super Bowl trophies of all time. I want to see you guys, have that standard, and that I want to see you achieve that ridiculousness. I want to see that go on, because it matters not to me who wins in that sense. So
believe it or not,
fine,
so do I.
Yeah. So achieve your, like back, a couple of years ago when Brady was playing, so it was like, oh yeah, Brady, go win your Super Bowl, like go get it, go get another trophy, man. I was all in favor of that. So, and plus he had kind of taken on the villain persona, and I really liked that about him at that point in time. So that was really cool. I would like to see the Patriots win. I think that's the better outcome for me personally. So yeah, I'm going to say 24-20. Patriots.
I will stand. Oh, sorry. I was gonna say I will stand by 20-17. I really hope it's Patriots. Seattle is gonna be tough, dude. They're gonna be tough, but whoever wins the game, I stand by the score regardless. 2017.
I'm not gonna pick an exact score, but I will be shocked if either team scores over 30.
Oh yeah, I can't imagine that any team is going to get to 30.
This will not be a track meet game.
If a team gets to 30, then it's unfortunately been a blowout in one direction, and it's been a bad Super Bowl.
Yeah,
I completely agree.
Because it's not going to be a 35-30 or whatever math you get there Super Bowl. It's not going to be one of those.
Oh
Super
my God,
Bowls,
the math again.
Yeah, I'm not going to try to do the math for that. We can make up a scoregami, whatever score we want. It doesn't matter. So, but it's not going to be that. I agree. It's going to be a low scoring Super Bowl. I think it's going to be a defensive battle. I think we're going to see the punters come out and do their thing and get a bit of a workout. And it's going to be a battlefield position, and both teams are going to rely on their defense to come out and get stops. I think we're going to see a lot of that, and so I think it's going to be a game where casual fans are going to be bored probably, but people that really enjoy football are going to be pretty happy, I think.
Yeah, I would agree.
I like that. I agree. And I hope it turns out exciting. Really, like yeah. I just don't want a bad Super Bowl. But with that, this has been awesome. We've gone a little long, but hey, it's a Super Bowl preview. We're not going to have a lot of football to talk about after this, so.
No, we're not.
So Ryan, thank you so much for coming on.
Ryan, thanks for being on the show, man. Appreciate having you on.
Depending on how you feel, maybe we'll have you on for the next one too.
Look, I would love that. I really would, no matter what. I'm down.
Dude, honestly, like open invite. Like if you want to cry about a loss or celebrate a win, like you are our Patriots insider. So your input is invaluable. So
I'm down.
Cool.
I'm down.
Hell yeah. Well, that'll be for next week. Guys, assuming I don't get sick again, come hell or high water, if I'm on a ventilator, we're going to do an episode recapping the Super Bowl.
So the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
I'll just dub you like a Godzilla movie.
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
I just watched Shin Godzilla like not that long ago, and some of the dubbing in that was awful. That's so funny. But yes, guys,
a good Godzilla movie though.
It was still a great Godzilla movie. Just the dubbing was hilarious.
No, but the worse the dubbing is, the better the movie it is.
Yeah,
for Godzilla, for sure.
Yeah. For Godzilla. Yeah.
All right, but guys, okay. We are going to
Stan, wrap this show up. Come on, man. What's your problem?
We are going to be back on Tuesday because we're going to tape on Super Monday, and we're going to break down everything that happened. We may even have an opinion on Bad Bunny. Obviously it's a Super Bowl. It's going to be awesome. We will be back unless I'm literally dead and this cold gets worse. And we'll figure out if James can join us or not. But yeah, this is the last weekend of the season, and it's been wild. It's been fun, and hopefully it goes out with a bang. Our outro music is River Road by Justin Muth, and I promise you, Ryan, go Pats.
Yeah, how about that?
All right, I'm good.
There you go. All right. Hey, good luck to your Patriots, Ryan. Thanks for coming on the show, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good luck, Ryan. Good luck,
Thanks.
Pats, and we'll be back next week.
See ya.
River Road, you got me running way back home. River Road, you got me running all night long. You got me singing some canal boat song. River Road, you got me running all night long. River Road, where have all the women gone? Have they kissed her hand and waved you bye-bye? Have they thought about crossing your double yellow lines? River Road, they love the way you whine and cry.